Now, from South Seminole Academy in Castleberry, Florida, direct from the third floor of building number 3, this is South Seminole News.
Hello, friends, and you are our friends. Welcome to another episode of the Dean's Den, often imitated, never duplicated, the hottest podcast show on the South Seminole Academy campus, going today. You might not like it, but you're going to learn to love it. And with us today, as always, one of the greatest partners you could possibly have, Dean Pearson.
It's been a while, but we're back.
We are back, and today we have two special guests with us here on the Den. Welcome. Would you guys like to introduce yourself? We'll start with you, Jaden. Just kind of introduce yourself, who you are, what grade you're in.
Pull the mic up to your mouth.
Okay. I'm in the 6th grade, and my name is Jaden, and
What are you doing for spring break?
I'm going down to my dad's house.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. That is really cool for the whole week. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And my other man right here, Lucas. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, my name's Lucas. I'm in 6th grade. So on spring break, I'll go home and relax and try working on schoolwork that I have missing.
Oh, well, a man with a
That's
plan.
a way to be responsible.
It is.
Don't forget to sharpen the saw, though.
Yeah, make sure you guys do some fun stuff, Lucas. Make sure you get outside, do some fun stuff too, though.
I'll try.
Nah, do more than try. Make sure you have some fun over spring break. So, Ms. Pearson, what do we got on the docket for today's Den?
You know, we are going to just put out some reminders. It's the end of the quarter, last day before spring break. So we just want to give a refresher before we leave, and we'll also re-air this when we come back. Just so, you know, after we have a week back, we kind of got to remind ourselves what we're supposed to do. So first thing I want to talk about is the morning. So I'll let one of these guys tell us what our morning procedures are. So how about Lucas? Lucas, what are our morning procedures? When you first get to campus, what do you do?
We have to go to our designated area, and we at least try to make sure you have your face mask on properly.
Not try.
Well,
Have it on, right?
have it on right.
There
So
we
what are
go.
the designated areas, Lucas?
If you're in 6th grade, you go to the gymnasium. If you're in 7th, you go to the study hall. No.
Leadership hall.
Leadership
Yeah, you
hall.
got it, you got it.
And if you're in 8th grade, you go to the cafeteria.
Oh, you got
You
it.
do got it, man.
So if you're in 6th or 7th grade, where can you get breakfast from?
6th and 7th, you go to the little cart outside of the gymnasium.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
You do got
Okay,
it. That is
so-
excellent.
Nobody should be hanging out in the courtyard.
Right.
I know we have some lovely tables out there, and the weather's getting nice, so we like to be outside, but we do need you all to go to your designated areas. So no one should be sitting in the courtyard to have breakfast. You need to go to your designated areas. Then once we release your grade level to go into the building, you have 5 minutes to get to your class. That gives us a way to kind of clear the halls before we release the next grade level, so that we're not all congested in the hallways.
Yep.
In the morning.
And at lunches, what areas, Jaden, at lunches, what areas do we have where you can sit?
At lunches, you could sit at Leadership Hall,
Mhm.
or in the cafeteria, or in the courtyard where the tables are.
Yeah, and also Legacy Square,
Yeah.
right, where the tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And once you get your lunch, you're expected to do what? Sit.
You're expected to sit down and not move around, and put your mask back on when you're done eating.
Thank you, Jaden. That was excellent. Couldn't send it better myself. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
so
really
I
great.
think Jaden said something very important there,
Mhm.
and that's you're expected to sit down and not move around.
Mm.
So let's make sure. I know we want to eat with our friends, and that's fine. But find your friends, find your area that you want to sit, and then stay there. So we're not getting up and moving around
Right.
during lunches.
Exactly. So, guys, anything else you guys want to share about? Anything at all about yourselves or something cool? Give a shout out to any of your friends or anybody?
Let's see.
I mean, you are on the mothership of all podcasts here at South Seminole Academy.
Well, there's one thing I can say, that this school is like the best school because the teachers are super nice.
He just took the words out my mouth.
Oh, look at that. You guys are awesome.
I do want to add something about
Yeah.
the morning that I've been noticing. If you need to see a teacher in the morning, you need a pass from that teacher before you get to school. So you can't ask, can I go into Miss Barbara's class to get a pass to go see her this morning. You need to have a pass before. You're not allowed in the building without a pass, not for tutoring, not for community service. Okay, it's a safety issue. We need to know where you all are on campus.
Well, and
so
not just that, the teacher may not be there.
that's
So
another
you
thing.
if we let you in the building and the teacher's not there, all of a sudden you're in an unsupervised area without any adults. So
Yeah.
we can't really have that happening. So we want to make sure that occurs.
Right.
So that actually, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that's and at lunches I've also noticed we just want to pick up after ourselves.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know, when you're done with your lunch, there's plenty of garbage cans. You know, just think of it as if at home. At home, you're not just going to leave plates all over the table and all over the counter. So you're going to clean up after yourself. So we just kind of hope you help us out with the custodians and things like that. We got some fun stuff coming up after.
Oh,
break.
wait.
Yeah,
Before we move on.
Sure.
Since we're talking about cleaning up after ourselves.
absolutely.
We've got some excellent fundraisers going on right now.
We sure do.
I think it's Beta Club.
Mm-hmm.
It's selling snacks.
Snacks, yeah. Miss
But I'm
Wesley's room,
seeing-
Miss Terramona's room, yeah.
I'm seeing some sodas in places that they shouldn't be.
Yeah, now that you've mentioned it, so have I.
So let's make sure, and not only at lunch that we're cleaning up after ourselves, that if we're having our snacks, supporting our organizations on campus, that we go ahead and clean up after ourselves.
Yeah.
Another fundraiser we have is Jeremiah's Ice. Unfortunately, we don't have Jeremiah's Ice this week. But when we come back from spring break, we need to make sure that
Yeah.
we're reporting to our 8th period class and not anyone else's, that we're staying with our teachers and that we're cleaning up
Right.
after ourselves after Jeremiah's Ice.
And just so there's no misunderstanding, 8th period, and I want to make sure everyone understands this, right, is a class.
It is a class.
So if you do not show up, it is skipping.
It is skipping.
It's even though it's Leadership Academy, it's still a scheduled class. You're expected to be in your 8th period. And again, there are no passes to be given to go to other academies. Very rarely we'll do like the, certain things that we're allow them to move, but
Right.
not on a general basis.
right.
And a reminder, if any students need a bus pass to come see Mr. Fernandez, please don't come see Mr. Fernandez on the bus ramp at 2 minutes before the bus pulls out, because there's no way I'm going to be able to give you a bus pass. Come see me first thing in the morning, and we'll take care of it then. So I just want some reminders, some house cleaning.
Oh, one more thing, because I'm looking at how nice Lucas and Jaden look today.
They are handsome today, these guys. Look at them.
Their outfits are perfect.
Spot
right?
on.
For any
Spot
day of
on.
the week.
Absolutely.
So they have on their polos.
Mhm.
Jaden has on a red one. Lucas has on a white one, I think.
Yeah.
They have on their khaki bottoms. They could have worn jeans today, but
Could've,
they
'cause
decided
it's
to
Friday.
still wear khaki. So thank you guys for being great
And-
leaders of what we should be wearing Monday through Thursday. On Fridays you can wear jeans, but if you don't choose to wear jeans, you should have on khaki bottoms.
And just so you guys know, that's a great compliment, because Miss Pearson over here, Dean Pearson, she is the fashion correspondent for the Dean's Den. And that means a lot coming from her. Trust me.
Oh, I should have invited one of our students on, Chris. Today he walks up to me and he says, "I like your shoes." So I'm just like, "Thank you," not really paying attention. Then he's like, "Hey, look at mine. We have on the same shoes today."
Again, I guess like I told you, fashion correspondent, always on top of it.
So that was really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for
Oh,
joining.
let's not forget to mention
Yeah.
that Lucas has on a hoodie, but where's his hood?
Not on his head.
Not on his head. So
Properly worn.
properly
thank you, Lucas.
worn.
Boys, I want to thank you for coming on the Dean's Den this morning, being our special guests.
You're welcome.
We're gonna at this time, I think we're gonna bring on another guest that we have, a special guest, to talk about some of the things that we have going on after spring break when they come back. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you all.
You guys want to say anything to the vast audience that is the Den? Just kind of sign off. No shout outs. No hi to anybody.
No.
All right. Well, thanks, boys. Thanks for coming on.
Thank
you guys just you're very welcome. I appreciate it. You guys can just leave the mics right there. All right. Thanks, guys. And you'll make your way out of the den. It's the cave door to the den. It's right there. Careful, falling
Just
rocks.
sit right there, Jaden. Yes.
All right. So our next guest is known by a lot. We have ourselves Ari Woodard. How are you doing, Ari?
Good.
Speak to the mic, dear. Don't be shy. There you are. Ari Woodard is a student athlete here at South Seminole Academy. She's a 3-year starter on our varsity girls basketball team. She's been running the point guard position for us for 3 years. And I wanted to bring Ari on here. Since we have after spring break, basketball season starts. So I wanted Ari to give us a preview of girls and boys JV varsity basketball, kind of see where the team's at, specifically the girls, talked about her coaches and her teammates and just kind of see where we're at. So Ari, I'll turn it over to you. So how you guys looking this year? How's early preseason training going?
It's good. It's a lot of work though.
Yeah.
We run a lot.
Conditioning's important.
Yeah. We condition 20 minutes before practice.
Mm-hmm.
We condition for 20 minutes. And then we usually just run the track a lot because, we get in trouble. So we got to run the track.
Well,
What are you getting in trouble for?
Dress code.
Oh, so that means you guys are the leaders on campus, so you need to be in dress code, you need to be on time for class, you can't be acting up in class.
Student athletes, right?
Yeah.
Student comes before athlete. Yep. All right. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: how's Coach Downey? What do you think? What's she thinking this year? Where are your strong points? Where are some things you might be struggling at right now, but could get better? Give me a preview. What are you looking at? Compared to past teams, what do you think?
Well, our team's decent.
Okay.
We could use some work on shooting and layups and stuff and dribbling the ball down the court.
But you guys look pretty strong defensively.
Yeah, we have a good defense.
You guys have a lockdown defense from what I could see.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds really good. I had the pleasure, Miss Pearson, of watching Ari's little brother play flag football this weekend.
Oh, you have a little brother?
She had a few brothers and sisters, but I saw Vince play this weekend, her little brother. I'm going to give a shout out to Vince on the Den.
Does he go to school here?
No, he's in elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Castleberry?
No,
Where
English
is it?
Estates.
English Estates. Vince had 2 interceptions in a flag football playoff game, pick sixes, took them back to the house.
Wow.
And I told Ari, I said, man, I thought you were the best Woodard in the family, but athlete, but I don't know now.
Oh,
After
my
seeing
goodness.
Vince put on that show, I'm like, I don't know. It's neck and neck.
What? Everybody in that family an athlete?
Yeah, we all
Okay.
play sports.
Yeah, your older
Okay,
brother
cool.
plays basketball. Freddie, who went here, he plays basketball, right? Yeah. So, yeah, all her siblings.
What about your little sister that goes here?
They dance.
Okay.
She's an athlete as well.
Cool.
Look at that.
Yep. I was a dancer, so I didn't do the outside sports, but
There's nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah, so that's good, Ari. What about boys basketball? You going to want to put any input on that?
No.
No? Okay, sounds good. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have a boys basketball player on to give us a preview, kind of like we did Ari with the girls team. All right. Well, anything else you want to add, Ari?
No.
no shout outs to your team.
Dang, not even Coach Downey or LNB or...
No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
She might be running a little more in practice.
That's what I'm saying.
When they
I
get back from
I
spring
smell a
break.
lot of trek time coming. Well, Miss Pearson, you got anything you want to add at this point? or-
No, I'll let you handle the sports
Yeah.
because it's
got the
not my
fashion.
forte.
You got the fashion, which is not mine.
Yeah, but I do know what a pick six is. I didn't know what that was.
It's not a
So,
lottery ticket.
I mean, give me my props for that.
That's true. She did know. I thought she was going to ask if it was a lottery ticket.
No,
She-
it's when you intercept the ball and then you make a touchdown,
in
right?
what in what sport?
Football.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Excellent job, Miss Pearson. I've got to learn something about fashion now to kind of even it out. So at this point, I just want to say to all the students out there, our big audience on the Den, to beat the Den, you got to try to beat the Den, right? In those ratings. But
oh my gosh.
but what?
this is not a competition. We are a family
we
here.
are. But let me finish.
Everybody has something to give.
They do, and this is what I was just about to say to all our other podcasts on campus. To be the Den, you got to beat the Den, and to beat the Den, you got to raise that game. And I can tell you that all the podcasts from Dr. Coleman, her Monday Mindful Moments, Mertz's MVPs, Miss Harshafi's Smiles, Miss Mafusa's, I think it's the Fabulous Friday show, Miss Reed's Win-Win Wednesday. All of them are great shows. They've been doing a great job.
I thought you were going to be shady.
I never. How
Mhm.
I am offended. How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we're such good friends. So everyone should watch those shows. Check them out. They're really doing a good job. They're really improving. They're really raising their game. And that's what it's all about. Getting to that level. And as the den, as always, we'll keep.
Wait, can I tell a story?
Sure.
Because I think we're about to sign off, right?
Yeah, go
Okay.
right ahead. Yeah.
Yesterday, my sister called me in the middle of the day. So I think it's an emergency because everyone knows
Sure.
I'm at work. So I tell her, all right, bye. Don't forget the storm when I hung up. So this morning, I live with my sister. So I'm leaving the house and I'm like, good morning, because she's still in bed. She's an entrepreneur, so she gets to sleep in. So I'm like, good morning, I'm leaving. Have a good day. And she goes, bye. Don't forget the storm.
My son, who's a senior in high school, who went to school here, I was leaving the other day, and I was like, all right, I'll see you later, because he doesn't have first or second period as a senior. He gets to go in a little later. And as I'm leaving the house, he's like, hey, Dad. And I said, yeah. He goes, hey, opto-lead today. And I went, yeah, thanks, buddy.
I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm bringing work home.
So, yeah,
like,
so
literally.
it kind of goes there. That's pretty funny, yeah. That's awesome. So, yeah, make sure you guys watch those other podcasts. We want everyone to be on that high level, like the Dean's Den is currently soaring on. So, with that's the case, I think that's our time. Ari, any last parting wise words for our audience?
Bye.
Okay, well, I can't really follow that.
Ari is a member of Marshawn Lynch Ministries now.
I think she is.
I think she's just here so she doesn't get fined.
Yep. So I appreciate that deep, thoughtful comment by Ari. I mean, I really wish I had a pen because that's something I definitely need to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Ari.
You're welcome.
Ms. Pearson, you got any last?
No.
All right. And with that, enjoy your spring break. We'll see you when you guys get back on March 22nd, Monday. Looking forward to it. First basketball game's the 31st. Got a lot of cool stuff going on. I want to thank our other guests, Jaden and Lucas, for coming by.
Oh, and with that,
there's the bell. We're
Don't
out.
forget
Hey,
to
whoa. Remember how we always sign off.
Yeah, I got my thumbs up
Ready?
already.
Don't forget to storm.
Welcome back to the Riley and Jenna Talking About Stupid Stuff show. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Riley. And today we have a special guest, Chloe.
Hello.
Today's topic is the top 10 best office pranks.
Starting off with number 10, the 500-foot wire. This prank is in Season 5, Episode 13, Prince Family Paper. Jim found a 500-foot long red wire that he strung around the whole office and up an electricity pole for Dwight to find the end of, leading him on a 500-foot journey.
Dwight's vending machine is next up at number 9. Jim stashed all of Dwight's belongings in the vending machine for him to buy back, leaving Dwight to win back his stationery with quarters Jim left him. And I can't forget when Pam purchased his pencil cup as a final touch. This was in Season 2, Episode 11, Booze Cruise.
Next up is number 8, the quad desk. Jim stacks Pam, Dwight, and his own desk to form the quad desk. This prank was in Season 6, Episode 19, St. Patrick's Day.
Number 7 is AARM, arm. You'll always have the upper arm. In this one, where Jim has Dwight, the regional manager, become Jim's assistant, putting Dwight below Jim on the power mobile. This is in Season 9, Episodes 22 through 23.
Don't get hurt with this one. It's number 6. The weighted phone. Jim slowly adds weights to Michael's phone, then takes them all out, having him hit himself in the head. This was in Season 2, Episode 21, Conflict Resolution. Chloe wrote the script.
We don't talk about that.
Altoid training was another one of our favorites, ranking at number 5. Every time Jim's computer made the restarting noise, he gave Dwight an Altoid until Dwight asked for one. When Jim asked what he was doing, Dwight questioned his own decisions.
Ranking in 4th place is Asian Jim. Jim and Pam hired one of their Asian friends to act like Jim. Dwight tries to prove that it's not Jim by looking at photos of Jim, Pam, and their kids, but they'd all been replaced with fake photos.
We are now in the top 3 with the ultimate guide to throwing a garden party earning bronze. Jim wrote a whole book to make the white throw an elaborate party. The guide involves crucial points such as a proper garden party must be valeted, even if you have to park the automobiles in the hindmost part of your eerie cornfield, and speak in British accent. Think Anne Hathaway in the new romantic drama meets Madonna circa 1995. Your guest will be dazzled and intrigued.
In second place, winning silver, is the vent foam. Jim hid Andy's phone in the vents and called him repeatedly. This drove Andy crazy and led him to taking a leave for anger management.
And punching a wall.
Well, out of the wall now. In first place, winning the gold medal, theoretically the best prank, is identity theft.
Is not a joke, Jim.
Yeah. Jim got dressed up exactly like Dwight and even talked like him. Then we got some of the most memorable quotes like, identity theft is not a joke, Jim, and Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
The greatest quote in all of Office. Let's not forget Dwight
Everyone knows that
actually
one.
owned a wig for everybody.
For everyone in the office.
Identity theft isn't a joke.
But he made
No,
it one.
only for Jim it's a joke, but for Dwight, safety purposes only.
That's all for the Riley and Jenna Talking About Stupid Stuff show. I'm Riley.
And I'm Jenna.
Don't forget me.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Show. Today we're going to be interviewing Briley.
Hello.
I'm going to start it off. So, what are you doing for spring break?
Basically, my mom, myself, my dad, and my dog are driving up to Alabama to see my grandma, and I'm also going to see my new baby cousin and his dad, which is my cousin, and yeah.
Okay.
How did you mess up your foot? Okay, well, that's a long story. Basically, a year ago, I noticed pain in my foot, and I told my mom, and she was like, "It's probably just a sprain. You're fine." And then it was going on for like a long time. So I went to the doctor, and he sent me to an orthopedic, and I found out I had something called an accessory navicular, and basically an overgrowth bone in my ankle. And I was doing therapy and like casts and boots, and I came to the point where I'd have to get surgery because nothing was happening. So I had surgery in December. I was in a cast for 7 weeks that I could not put any pressure on it because they had to cut my tendon in half and then sew it back together. And then, so that happened, and I couldn't put any weight on my foot for 7 weeks. And then when they took my cast off, I was in a boot for 2 weeks, and I got my boot off, and then I was messing around, and I sprained my foot, and now I'm back in the boot for another 4 weeks.
So summer's gonna be in a couple of months. So
Yeah.
what are you most excited for
My
when summer
birthday.
comes? Your what?
My birthday.
When's your birthday?
It's in July.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, how's school going this year?
Good.
Okay. Good grades.
Good grades.
Good grades.
It was a rough first semester, but then I passed, and then I'm like doing way better this quarter, and hopefully the same for next quarter.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you do online from the beginning of the year?
No,
Oh.
I was face to face the whole year.
Never mind. My question does not stand anymore.
What did you pick for like your classes for next year?
Oh, I don't remember.
Well,
I picked pre-IB classes again.
For your electives, what?
For my elective, I don't know. I just picked whatever looked interesting. I honestly wasn't really paying attention. I was just picking whatever looked interesting.
Are you happy that you have a boot on, or like were you happy when you had your wheelchair?
I mean, I was happy in the beginning because I didn't have to walk, and then by the end, I was like, okay, this sucks. Like I can't walk.
so if you didn't have to wear that boot, if you could choose to go back to the day where like you could wear the boot or wear the wheelchair for the next like 4 weeks when you had to wear the boot, would you rather wear a boot or stay in the wheelchair?
Boot.
Boot.
Because I can walk.
You got any questions, Chloe?
No. Any questions?
So
Me? Any question?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What class period is your favorite class period? Not like saying teacher-wise.
First period.
Okay.
Because I like the
period that
class
we're in
and
right
it's
now.
the longest class.
This is first period. Wow.
Yeah.
um,
Do you want to tell them about the assignment we were just doing?
Oh, well, girls basketball. It's
coming up. It's
it's
Buy
already
the t-shirt.
started.
it started.
You can buy a t-shirt, yeah.
The
can
zip-up
buy-
jackets are $25 and the t-shirts are $15.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. You want to wrap
I
it
don't
up?
know.
Okay. That's it for this Friday show. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget.
Hello and welcome to the Friday Show. I'm Grace.
And I'm Colin. Today we're rating the top 5 funniest dog pictures.
In 5th place is a Rottweiler puppy trying on his best guard dog face.
In 4th place is the Border Collie who looks like a concerned therapist.
In 3rd place is a boxer who has the most interesting facial expressions.
In 2nd place is a Chihuahua who hates Valentine's Day.
In 1st place is a dog who puts random stuff like makeup and nail polish in the toilet.
Remember to come back next week to learn the top 5 cutest dog pictures.
Have a great weekend and don't forget to storm.
Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is about National Plant a Flower Day.
Depending on where you live, planting flowers is a perfect way to welcome warmer weather and sunshine, or just to simply decorate your house or yard with some beautiful flowers.
Gardening has become a popular hobby amongst people of all ages. If you can get outside and plant some flowers today.
Flower gardening is a way to brighten your day and bring you some happiness.
Two very popular flowers for the month of March are daffodils and marigolds.
Each year, this day is dedicated to the planting of flowers and looking forward to the spring season.
If you want to find more facts about National Plant a Flower Day, go to www.nationaltoday.com.
You thought it was just an ordinary, boring Friday, but you were wrong. It is National Plant a Flower Day. We are in full support of a day to remind us that flowers are the straight-up prettiest thing in the world.
This is it for our Friday show. We'll see you after spring break.
Hi everyone, my name is Juliana Vasquez and this is Brooke. Today we're going to show you how to download the Hero app and using Hero points.
How Hero is used. Hero is a data collection tool that will be used to recognize positive and negative behaviors all around the campus. With Hero points, you can be rewarded cool items from the PBS store or your teacher. Hero will help track, manage, and understand the behavior system in our school.
Hero points. Hero points will be rewarded for good behavior. Initiatives include the PBS Suite, the PBS Store, sporting events, PBS events like movie night, and classroom initiatives will differ according to the teacher.
What Hero is used for. Hero gives us points to redeem at the PBS Store. Our teachers give us Hero points for participating in class, following directions, and following the storm expectations. When you follow directions, that gives you a positive referral. You can redeem them for special treats.
Your Hero account. On your Hero account, you can view how many positive and negative referrals you have received as well as your number of points. You can access your schedule and timelines when you have received points.
The next slides will give an overview on how to log in to the Hero site on the desktop.
So how to log into Hero. So first you go into HeroK12.com. The link is right here where it says HeroK12.com in blue. Choose which hero are you. If you're a student, click on student. Put your username and password. Note, your username should be your email address. Once you're logged in, you can see how many Hero points you have to redeem in the PBS store.
On a computer or laptop, use the link, the link's right there, to access the Hero site. To log in or create an account, choose the login button at the top right and choose student. If you have already created an account previously, continue to log in. If you have an account, skip this step. Choose the create an account button to the right of the screen. Type in your student email or personal, your preference, and provide a password you will remember. Once you have confirmed your password and email are correct, choose the blue create user button at the bottom of the screen.
So what you're looking at here is the Hero start screen. This is the screen that you should see.
The next screen is where you choose if you are a student parent.
So please put in your school email address and your login and click login. We'll go to create an account soon.
Once you log in, this is what you'll see. So how many points you have, how many positive and negative points.
How to make an account on Hero. Let's get started.
Important, before you create an account on Hero, you need a secure key code. How to get your secure key code. Email Mr. Motley for the secure key code. Mr. Motley's email is ronald_motley@scps.k12.fl.us.
So step 1, go to heroK12.com. This is the same exact link we used earlier. The screen should look like this. This is the screen that you should always see.
Step 2, go to student and click create an account.
Step 3, type in your email address and make up a password you can remember. Note, you can use your school email or personal email. When you use your personal emails, teachers cannot recover it when you forget your login info because the teachers, they don't have access to your personal email.
Once that happens, a screen will pop up that says congratulations. From here on, you will need the secure key code to finish creating your account. Click the close button.
So step 4, you completed this part of the process and you're almost done. Please click add student. So where the green arrow is, that tealish arrow, you'll see the add student there. So please click that.
Step 5, if you haven't already, email Mr. Motley for your secure key code. Mr. Motley's email is as follows. Click yes.
Step 6, enter the key code provided by Mr. Motley and put your user ID. And then where the purple arrow is, it says add student. So click that.
Once you have created your account, you will notice some tabs at the top of the screen as shown here. The tabs say Overview, Behavior, Student Details, and Schedule. Since you made your account already, explore those tabs and get familiar with Hero.
To download on a device.
On a handheld device or mobile device, open the App Store and search for Hero K12. It will look like this. Make sure it is the student's one, download it and enter your school student email and password. Click the login button and you're all set.
Other ways to redeem Hero points, and this is for virtual learners. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, some parents don't want to take the students, which is you, the viewers, to school. Many behave and get Hero points and want to redeem them. Luckily, the next slide will tell you some ways you can redeem Hero points.
For the PBS store, use this QR code or link to view the PBS store as follows, and online ordering and delivery QR code.
Just click on the link here and then just scan it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Thanks for watching.